When does an excellent youth intake become a below average youth intake? When it's a Cowdenbeath. Welcome to Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. The youth intake is upon us, and what was meant to be an excellent youth intake, we've upgraded junior coaching, youth recruitment, facilities, lands, our feet. Below average intake, obviously we look at it and we go like, potentially 4 stars, that's fantastic. 2 players, top talents, not bad. Then you delve a little deeper, and as you can see, not only is he a wide player, which doesn't suit our system at all, but he doesn't have much about him at all. Other than he's aggressive, and he's also tiny. Brilliant. So, Maurice Ward, we need to start trying to get these players out on loan. Now Brandon Lewis does look better. He definitely looks better than the other lad, and arguably we have, in our time coming up the leagues, probably had players worse than this, did a very good job. The difference is we are challenging for the SPFL title now. This guy will not get minutes regularly unless we are absolutely battering teams, and I mean like battering teams. So we'll sign these players. I like that you can play right wing back, and you can play on the right side, and potentially we could teach him to play on the left, but needs a lot of work. Mentals are probably his best attributes. Technicals aren't terrible from a defensive standpoint, but yeah, it needs a lot of work. A lot of work. It's kind of the same story as we go down. Young goalkeeper, doesn't look terrible. Doesn't really have high potential though. I think these players, even the Colin Adams and stuff, we're best signing up and then getting sent out. I'm assuming they're going to come back and tell us to sign possibly the top 5, 6 players, and the rest are probably not going to get a look in. I had a look through them all, make sure there was anyone that had something that interesting about them, something that could carry them. There's not. 2 games today, as always, and it will be our last 2 regular season games. And by that, I mean before the split. We've obviously got the 5 fixtures after the split. We are comfortably in the top half. Today we play Hibs, who are trying to get into the top half, or the top 6, and we take on Glasgow Rangers. No other competitions now, it's all about the SPFL. We sit atop the table, closely followed by Celtic, then Rangers. Again, that massive game against them today, because that could pull them right back in the title race. We need to pick up these 3 points against Hibs. I'd like to keep Hibs out of the top 6, obviously. If we beat them here, that would be good. Although Dundee have given us troubles. We just need the 3 points. We need to go perfect till the end of the season. If we can win 7 games on the bounce now, would be brilliant, because then we win the league. But I'd still say, and this is weird because we're sitting top of the table, I think we are the 3rd favourites to win the title right now. I think we're ahead of Dundee United. I think Celtic are favourites. I think Rangers are quite close after them. Wow, it's even worse. My coaches only think we should sign 4 of them. I'm going to go with the coaches because there was no one that stood out as like, no, I can get something from him. So we'll go with the 4, and we need to start getting those players out on loan. So next season, we'll probably put a bit of time into to see if we can get them some game time somewhere. At least Ham's back from injury. It is a little twisted, but I'm just hoping to get through this season now. I want to see where we are financially, end of this season. Can we finish in a Champions League spot? That really changes how we can approach the transfer market end of the season. And I do think we have a much better squad this year than we've had at any other point. Bates in goal. We're going to go Bola left wing back, and that's because it's against Hibs. He's an ex-Hibs player. I'm expecting him to be up for this one. Byrne on the right hand side instead of Perry. Iago Kamara in the centre. Ham and Murray's defensive midfielders. All Green Pedrinho's, the attacking midfielders. Stephen Ross continues up top, our top goal scorer. We play better with him in the team. Getting the ball in behind, imperative to how we play. And Jack Harper supporting him alongside. We are favourites for this tie, but that is at this stage of the season, they're fighting to get in the top six. It's important to them. We're fighting to stay in the title race. You'd think this would be an easy one, an easy team meeting. Just tell them, go out, we must win. That makes sense to me. That is what I'm going to try. I'm going to say, make sure you win this game. Right, don't let our good form come to an end here. Keep it going. That's what we've gone with. That seemed to work. Make a difference. Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. We are at home. We're at Central Park once again. We've really got to consider, like, what can we do to... New stadium, you know, that's what we need to start thinking about, but the cost, I just don't think it's viable right now. I'm not even sure if we're selling out. We must be. I'm sure we're selling out in Europe, maybe not the league. We'll have a look after this. 20 minutes in and we have seen nothing. I encourage the team here. We don't have as much of the ball as them. We have taken plenty of shots. Bola now. Don't just launch it. Like, I hate this. I think that is a major thing in FM they have to sort out. Good save by Bates. They've got to sort out throw-ins. It makes no sense that with the vision he has, why he would throw it directly to the opposition other than being like, give them a ball a bit. Let's make it fun. Give them a highlight. That was the only highlight of the first half. What? Show everyone why we expect to win this match. Our forwards are not even playing that bad. All Green's not having a great game. Do I take on Waldson? I think we make the change quickly. Quickly and early. Iago not having a great time either. Do I take on Alex? I think we stick with him right now. Come on, boys. I'm not liking this at all. I'm going to up the tempo. Surely Hibs can't be happy for coming here and just picking up a draw. What is happening? 8 minutes remaining. 8 minutes remaining and we're going to have to make a change. Harper. Kryzan. Honestly. Bola for Pedrinho. And we'll go attacking. Go expressive. Take that off. Let's hit early crosses. Go long. We're doing a bit of everything here. Something to change it up. We're desperate. We're desperate for 3 points here. And we have not had a single attacking highlight. We had what, a free kick and that was it? That is one of the worst timed games and performances we have had. I know we've just had a big slump. That we have maybe just given up top of the table at home in a game we were the better team. Disgusting. Disgusting. So Celtic can pass us. Rangers can't, but we play Rangers in a minute. Honestly, can't explain it. Put out our best team and we just got nothing going. The fact that we had all those shots and stuff and we didn't have any of the highlights, and a lot of them were on target, shows our weakness is up top. We got Gordon Johnson coming in next season. I need to find a partner for him. It can't be Gordon Johnson alongside any of this lot, I don't think. Maybe Rangers do us a favour? A draw would be great. Oh, did that just happen? We are somehow still top. If every team who isn't playing us can just draw their games and we somehow win like a handful of games before the end of the season, we'll walk a league. Nobody wants the title. Nobody wants to take control of this league for some reason. Chelsea have just stolen a 15-year-old right back from our youth system. That is quite disgusting. I think I'm going to say we're going to win the title. I want the boys to believe. It's a risk. It's asking for the game to just screw me over. But the team to play Rangers... Bates in goal, Pedrinho comes back in left wing back, Perry right wing back, Iago Kamara as a centre backs, Ham, Murray defensive midfielders, All Green, Pedrinho attacking midfielders, Ross and Harper again. Even though they didn't get it done last time, they actually played well, the strikers to start with. Just nothing happened. We just couldn't break it down. Just lack of creativity, whatever. Regardless of them not actually scoring, the game tells us they played well, so we go with them again. Slight changes to tactic. We're going to go balanced. We're going to hit those early crosses, and we're going to try and adjust as the game goes on. We are obviously at Ibrox, so we may have to go cautious. We might do it early actually, and maybe we'll see. See how this goes, but if we can play as good as we have in other games against the Old Firm here, then there's no reason we can't get a positive result. Pedrinho goes off with an injury, and that hurts. Oh, that is 5 minutes in, and it's the first thing that happens in the game. Not particularly happy with this one. Bola comes on. I hope Bola now comes on, has a great game. Sometimes it's moments of fate. Kapler, Kent. Back to Kapler. Gill. Pulls it back. Lianco. I just think they're going to try and dominate the ball. Celtic have taken the lead, and they have taken the lead atop the SPFL for the time being. Target by the Kajic. Target again. They keep the ball well, they move the ball well, they command possession, that's fine. We wait for them and make a mistake. I thought that was maybe going to be it. Kapler lets it run though, and Bola not incisive enough. Whips the cross, it's a good header, but it ends up going wide, thankfully. Keeper had that one covered, we're going to say. Right, we're going to go cautious. We're going to drop that line, and the thinking is we're wanting them, allow them to have the ball at the back, and then and maybe they'll punt it long. Cross comes in, it's headed away. Ham, back to Pedrinho. All green. To Ham. Goes all the way back. Bola finds all green. Gone cautious, suddenly we have the ball. Oh, Ross! Oh! What a save by Woodman. What a strike by Stephen Ross from not even the edge of the area. It was a fair bit out. Pedrinho whips this corner and Iago, come on! Massive goal. We take the lead. We've always got a chance from set pieces. The way this team is built, the strength is at centre back. It's a great glancing header. It's a powering glancing header near post. Lovely. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that most days of the week. That's a solid goal. Half time, and we do have the lead. And we've really grown in the game since we made those changes. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance. Keep it going. We send them back out. Harper not having the best of games. I think we maybe make the decisive change and we make Kryzan for Harper. Harper's had some brilliant games in the past against Rangers. That Scottish Cup game, we remember when we beat them 2-1 and he scored both, but he comes off for Kryzan. Right. Oh, decent header. All green. Interesting ball. Ross doesn't really read it. I don't think he would have had the pace. Woodman scoops that one up. Woodman going to go long. Right. Perry. Great touch. Just takes it down. He can drive forward. He's not scared of Rangers. He's not scared of being at Ibrox. Murray. That's a great ball. Pedrinho runs into the space in behind. He needs someone. Perry now. Time to lift it in. It's headed away. Agi with the ball. Coming forward. Target. That is a deep cross. Kent. Classic. Classic Kent. I really shouldn't be saying that when the game is in the balance. Stephen Ross not having the best of games now. I'm going to go Stephen Ross. I'm going to tell him to be a poacher now. I want him to stay more central. Still want him to break that line, but stay central. Is the thinking. What point do we start thinking about making changes to hold on? We are 5 minutes away from what could be a massive result in this title race. 2 minutes to make a change. We have the ball. Do not give it back to them. Perry. Bola. Bola! Fate. Sometimes bad things happen because good things are destined. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. We've taken a 2-0 lead with just over a minute to go here at Ibrox. God, we needed this as well. I think Celtic won, so it's still tight, but I think we are... I think it's starting to feel like it might be between us and Celtic. We have a 7-point lead on Rangers with 5 games left now. Obviously, 5 games, that's 15 points. Right, I get that. But we are in a very good position. Aside from, oh my god, Dundee United got absolutely scalped by Aberdeen 5-2. If only Celtic hadn't won. A young Cowdenbeath side showed you can win with kids. Beautiful. That's one of the biggest results this season. And yeah. Sets us up nicely for the next 5 games. Pedrinho being out 3 or 4 weeks is not ideal though. Not ideal at all. So there's confirmation. It will be ourselves, Celtic, Dundee, Dundee United, Hearts and Rangers contesting the championship group. Paid out some bonuses. Pedrinho's making out like a bandit. Dane Murray gets a little nice bonus, but Pedrinho making out like an absolute bandit. Also, we've qualified for Euro Conference League. That's fine, but we expect not to be playing in Euro Conference League. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, comment below, hit subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. And get ready for next time, because we're going to bring you, well, we're going to bring you all the games. We've got 5 games left. We'll bring you the next 2, and we'll bring you them all, assuming we don't completely blow it, or maybe we win it after the next 2. I don't know. We should probably see who we're actually playing. It's Dundee United and it's Rangers. Oh, he's getting so excited. Dundee United, we got to win. We got to forget that they've got Gordon Johnson. We've got to beat them. And then Rangers, we need the exact same performance but at home. Join me next time when we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.